voodoo. Sprinkle one or more of the following into the bath to cleanse and increase the cleansing power: a pinch of salt, hyssopus, basil, mugwort, patchouli, vetiver, and wormwood. I don't need anything near my cuckoo called wormwood, okay?
Don't give me worm.
Burn uncrossing incense. The same magic herbs can be used to have the uncrossing effect.
And smoke you some pot, you'll be good.
Yeah, which means they break the curse or hex. It's not necessary to use every single herb on the list, but take as many as you can and bundle them up. Tie the bundle on a piece of string, then light it on fire, preferably outside or in a safe surface. By the time the bundle is burned away, the curse will be broken. Ooh, we gotta do that. Since mugwort, wormwood, and vetiver are said to be particularly powerful when coming to ward off bad spirits. Why am I putting my hootenanny in that then?
It's bad. It's bad.
And breaking curses, you might want to carry some around with you. Fill up a small cloth sack with the herbs and tie it around your waist and put it in your pocket.
So
now,
what do they use for cleansing? Is that any of the stuff they use for like cleansing? Like
a house sage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an Appalachian American heritage with the Indians. Yeah, this is voodoo. Hoodoo, you do. Yeah. Anyway, number 3 of 3 is use positivity. Use laughter to break the spell. And if you can see this picture I'm looking at, it's hilarious. Black magic takes its power from negative energy, and its opposite is positive energy, has the power to weaken it. In this case, laughter really is the best medicine because you can use it quite effectively against any type of curse. You don't need a ritual or a spell, just your own positive energy. When you feel the effects of the curse around you, think of something positive.
Positivity.
When you feel the effects, think of something funny and laugh. Focus entirely on a funny video or book, or let yourself fully enjoy how it makes you feel.
Public. Don't start laughing in public. You're gonna get more bad luck.
I think that'd be delightful. When you're confronted by the person that you suspect put this cast a spell upon you, smile and be friendly. Crack a joke or two, or try to laugh together. Even if the person doesn't find it funny, his or her power will be weakened by the strength of your positivity. Ha! Try to bind spells that turns evil to good. This is a positive white magic spell that spiritually helps the person's energy turn from negative to positive.
Buy weed from.
Oh, that's not. His is talk to a spiritual healer.
Your weed mate.
If you are religious, you may want to talk with your religious leader for guidance. Talking to a psychic may help, but be careful to find someone who's authentic and well-versed in the ways of magic. And it might also help to talk to a therapist. Oh, shit. Who's open to healing through meditation, hypnosis, and other techniques that can bring more positivity, energy to your life. So, all that means to me, people.
That sounds like a psychologist put that out for you to go and get more money. Or the weed man, make sure his herbs are good.
That's right. But what I want to tell you in all that is be nice to people. See, a little smile and a little kindness goes a long way. If you think somebody's being Evie. That's Evie. Just be nice. Laugh with them or at them. I enjoy that. And then the positivity will take over. What if you're laughing at them? You're laughing. You're making fun of them. So does it counteract the positivity?
I do that to everybody that's an asshole. I make fun of them. It's really worked out really bad. That might be where my curse is coming
That might be where it is. Anyway, people, that is your guide to how the heck you're going to get. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Is talk about the queen a little bit. You want to talk about her?
Quickly, yes.
Okay. Anyway, she is said to be rested in that wonderful cemetery that we talked about. Voodoo rituals. I want to tell you a little bit about these guys in case you stumble across it in New Orleans. First of all, singing is among the important rituals as part of the voodoo worship. Songs have been passed down orally for hundreds of years. Songs would be accompanied by patting, clapping, and foot stomping, but not drum playing, unless it was part of the weekly public ceremony in the Congo Square in New Orleans during slavery times. The songs that are sung give description of personality for the deities, such as their names, likes, dislikes, origins, responsibilities, strength, weaknesses. To get a song brought in, it has to only happen a couple of ways. One, you have to have a dream about it. Many of Another one is that you have to have a dream. They believe that it's the spirit revealing this to you. The second is if a person that is possessed trance and asks the people around them to sing it and memorize it, then it is considered to come straight from the spirit. But a lot of these songs mirror the tunes of the Catholic Church. It is associated with the Catholic saints with African deities. So they're kind of the same. A lot of them are. There are 4 phases of the voodoo ritual, all identified by the song being sung: preparation, invocation, possession, and farewell. Also, some other stuff we want to talk about: Louisiana, voodoo, and Christianity. Like I was saying, a lot of them are kind of the same. What I did find that was kind of crazy is this guy, like I was looking up and I was researching on this, and there was a guy that come from Nigeria. He was talking about voodoo and stuff, but he said over there a lot of the they called themselves Christian churches, had started invoking curses. Like if somebody decided to leave the church, they felt it was okay to pray to God to put a curse on them. And they also thought it was okay to pray for people to die. It was a little excerpt and stuff, and he said that they had passed it, these churches. I believe that is more like a cult, but Lord have mercy, I don't believe that you should be able to pray to God about that.
Get him an incense bath.
I know, get you some of that worm. That wormwood. That wormwood, honey. Go on, set your butt in that. We're going to worm it right off. And a pinch of salt. Commercialization down there with the voodoo. Now they have a New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum, which is kind of cool. It's part of the tourist attractions in New Orleans. Commercial interests have sought to capitalize on this possible popular interest in the region. Shops selling charms, grizz, which is like the bags, I think, candles, and powders container for both tourists and practitioners. Cherished, yes. You can get daily tours of the museum, the St. Louis Cemetery, and the French Quarter. The museum also provides spiritual services, including blessing, marriage ceremony, consultants, and other rituals. Now, let's go back. You talked a little bit about hoodoo, but let's talk about our beautiful, beautiful Marie Laveau. She was actually known as the Voodoo Queen. Now, the most eminent and powerful of them all, her religious rite on the shore of Lake, now help me out here, people, Pontchartrain on St. John's Eve in 1874 attracted some 12,000 black and white New Orleans. It was said that politicians, lawyers, businessmen, wealthy planters all came to her to consult before making any important financial or business-related decisions. She also saw the poor and enslaved. Although her help seemed discriminatory, she may have favored the enslaved servants on her affluent customers, as many runaway slaves credited their successful escape for actually her charms and stuff like that. So she would help the slaves. A lot of the news of her powers also spread. She dominated the other voodoo leaders in New Orleans. As a Catholic, though, she encouraged her followers to attend Catholic Mass as a strategic way to protect their true beliefs. Her influence contributed to the adoption of Catholic practices into the voodoo system. She's remembered for her skills and compassion for the less fortunate. They also said that, yes, she was a hairdresser, which gave her the ultimate knowledge of gossip in the town. Customers came to her by voodoo dolls, potions, bags, and all the others. The thing of it is, guys, is you got to understand, when they came over from Africa and stuff, the slaves, they brought this with them. When they brought this with them, you got to understand that women were really in power then. So then the descendants of those actually became more powerful. And then you had more women stepping up to be these priestesses, which was really cool, or queens. So it was really neat.
You can still ask her for help at her grave, where you would you draw an X on the tube, turn around 3 times, knock on the tomb, tell her your wish, and if it was granted, come back and circle the X and leave the offering.
That's kind of cool. So we're going to do that, ain't we, Ashley?
Nah.
Yeah, we're going to at least take a look at it. Get some pictures.
I'll take a peek at anything.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this Louisiana version. New Orleans, baby. We're going to be getting us, what do they call it? Not Benoit balls or beignets. I'm going to eat some donuts. I don't want to see
Keep your Benoit balls.
Yeah. If you don't know what that is, you need to Google it, people. Anyway, have yourself a great, great week. We hopefully will make it back. And then we're going to talk about Mexico, people, because we're going to go to the Aztec ruins. Or temples. we're gonna go look at something.
Something really old.
Yeah. So y'all have a good week. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you all that's out there. And Spreaker, we are the best and only on Spreaker, the Paranormal Party. So all you two listeners, keep listening, baby.